Hurricane Irma is a massive Category 5 hurricane that has the potential to destroy billions of dollars of property and take away countless lives. It is currently in the Virgin Islands, and its track will take it just north of Puerto Rico, up through the Dominican, Turks and Caicos, Bahamas, and finally to the mainland of the United States. It's expected to remain a Category 5 hurricane at least until this weekend. The power of Mother Nature certainly is awe-inspiring. Unfortunately for the sailing Doodles, our boat, the Ruff Seas, is down in Puerto Rico and San Juan, where it is listed for sale. San Juan is on the northern part of Puerto Rico, and the storm is expected to track just 100 miles off the coast. San Juan Bay is fairly well protected, and I'm hoping that gives some shelter to our boat, but you never can tell. There are only 2 marinas there in San Juan, in the northern inlet, and the Ruff Seas is at Club Nautico, which is in the northern pier.
Well, Hurricane Irma has quite the potential to be one of the most destructive hurricanes in generations. It's currently Category 5. It's planning to stay that way for, at least 4 or 5 more days. I'm really concerned about the people in the Virgin Islands that it's hitting right now. It's just going to be just off the coast of Puerto Rico, and then it's going to work its way up right along the coast of Dominican Republic, through Turks and Caicos, the Bahamas, all those little islands, and it's going to be a Category 5 at least until this weekend, and then it could hit Miami. Really concerning. In Florida, just the devastation. If it's a hurricane, a Category 5 when it hits Florida or any of those little islands, it could just scour those little islands in the Bahamas clean. None of those islands are more than 20 feet, 40, 50 feet above sea level, and most of them are less than that. The storm surge on this could be higher than most of the islands in the Bahamas. It's crazy. So, on a personal note, obviously I'll be a lot less affected than most of the people down there, because that's their homes and their livelihoods and all that, but I do have my sailboat down in San Juan, Puerto Rico. So for insurance, I do not have insurance on the boat. Even if I did have insurance, it would not cover this. There were so many stipulations on the boat. I paid $24,000 for the boat. I put another 6 or 8 into it. So I was only going to insure it for like $30,000. Well, the insurance company, there were so many stipulations on what they would and would not cover. Any named storm, so this would not be covered. More than 50 miles offshore, it would not be covered. Single-handed would not be covered. There were so many stipulations on what they would not cover that it wasn't worth it for me to get insurance. And even if I did have insurance, it wouldn't matter because they would not cover this. I think the eye of the storm is going to be less than 100 miles off of Puerto Rico, Category 5. They're expecting 70 to 100 mile an hour winds in Puerto Rico. So hopefully my boat will make it. If it doesn't, honestly don't know what I'm going to do. I was kind of counting on that money for either a down payment or to buy a new boat. Could be in quite the sticky situation. Obviously not near as bad as those that have families and lives down there. I feel really bad for those people. I hope they make it through. I have a lot of friends and family down there, and I hope they make it through just fine. The next 24 hours will be pretty critical for Puerto Rico, and then after that, it's just working its way up. So be thinking about all you guys down there. I'm hoping you all pull through. I'm hoping the Ruff Seas pulls through. Man, it just could be a mess, but thank you guys for all your support and helping us keep going. So, thank you.